I'm not teaching, I'm publicly learning. But hi and welcome to Learning for the Life in the UK test part 352, supporting political parties. That's on page 143. We're doing morning stretching, and if you participate in the morning stretching, it's at your own risk. Political parties welcome new members. We know three: the Conservatives, the Labours and the Liberals. But there are more. Political parties welcome new members. Joining one is a way to demonstrate your support for certain views and to get involved in the democratic process. So if you get involved in one of these political parties, you can demonstrate, so you can show, you can display, that's your meaning of demonstrate, your viewpoints and your opinions, and you can get a part of the democratic process in a more substantial way. Political parties are particularly busy at election times. Members work hard to persuade people to vote for the candidates. For instance, by handing out leaflets in the street or by knocking on people's doors and asking for their support. This is called canvassing. You don't have to tell a canvasser how you intend to vote if you don't want to. British citizens can stand for office as a local councillor or a member of parliament, or the devolved equivalents, they mean Scotland, Northern Ireland and Wales. This is an opportunity to become even more involved in the political life of the UK. You may also be able to stand for office if you are an Irish citizen or an eligible Commonwealth citizen. So you can stand for office if you're an Irish citizen or an eligible Commonwealth citizen. So you can be from Cyprus and you can stand for office in the United Kingdom. You can find out more about joining a political party from the individual party websites. Okay, if you want to get more involved in the country and you want to demonstrate your viewpoints and have a greater influence on the decisions of the country, you can join a political party. And at the election times, they are trying to persuade people to vote for them. For example, are they handing out leaflets? There's written on, we are doing better than that. There's written on, we are giving everyone more money. And maybe some people like that and they're saying, I vote for that party because they're giving everyone more money. And we're also knocking on people's doors, and when we're talking with them, we want to give everyone more money. Are you going to vote for us? And that whole process is called canvassing. But here's an important part. You don't have to tell a canvasser or someone doing that what you intend to vote for. So your vote is secret. You don't have to tell anyone who you're voting for. Not your partner, not your children, not your parents, not your friends, not your neighbors, and especially not the canvasser knocking at your door. And the citizens of the UK, they can stand as local councillor or also a member of parliament, or in other countries as senate members or members of legislative assembly or the Scottish Parliament members. So everyone can basically do this who is a citizen, and also people from Ireland or people from other from Commonwealth countries can stand for office. And that is a way to get involved in the decision making in the UK. So if someone wants to change something, they can try to stand for office, for member of parliament or local councillor, join a party, something like that. And you can find more at party websites. That's it. I don't have that much time. If you're just here for helping with local services, then you can go directly to the next part. We're going to do now morning stretching, and if you participate in that, that is at your own risk. We are doing forward shoulder circles. We count back shoulders, up, in front, and down. And again, back, and front, and down. And one last time. And up backwards. And the last one. Let's do one more. And now we're breathing in and lifting the shoulders up. And breathing out and letting them fall down. And breathe again in and lift the shoulders up. And out and let them fall down. And again in and let the shoulders up. And out. One last time. Now we're doing the airport plucker. We're breathing in, lifting arms up, and reaching high. We're pretending to take hanging high on a branch to turn a little bit around, and then thereby to harvest all the apples. And if you all last two, and we're doing now with a shifter. Legs are standing wide apart. We're breathing in, lifting the arms up to a T. And we're breathing out, and we're going over to one side. And breathe again in into the middle. And out over to the other side. Breathe in into the middle. And out we're shifting just at the upper part of the body over to one side. Again into the middle. And out over to one side. Again into the middle. And we're leaning onto our knees. We're doing the buffalo fighting its angle. We're breathing in. And out one shoulder in front. Again in the shoulder back. And out the other shoulder in front. Again in the shoulder back. And out one shoulder in front. Again in. And out one shoulder in front. Breathe again in. And last one, out the shoulder in front. Again in the shoulder back. And out the other shoulder in front. And again in. And out we're hanging down. And breathe again in. And out over to one leg. Breathe it in. Out over to the other leg. Breathe it in. And out back into the middle. And breathe in. And out we come slowly up with round back, making it top and backwards shoulder roll. Now we're garden pose, with toes and pointing to the other side, leaving an ordinary space between the heels. We're breathing in and lifting the arms up. And we're breathing out and we're going down, placing the elbows against the insides of the knees. And now breathe in and straighten up the back. And out and come with the leg up. And breathe in. And out. Again. And breathe in and straighten up the back. And out and again with the leg up. Breathe in. And out and out. And breathing in, straight up the back. And now out, we're coming slowly up in one straight line. Now the seahorse pose, where we are standing back, placing the upper leg with the heel on top of the knee. Do this only if you can do it without injuring yourself. By breathing in and out, and we're going down. So there are cathedrals, and I know how to distinguish Durham and Dedham. Durham, there's Durham Cathedral, and cathedrals are built in towns, not in villages. So it's Dedham picture by John Constable, and Durham Cathedral, one of the cathedrals, together with Salisbury, Canterbury, something else, Lincoln, who are still standing from medieval times. The White Tower in London is an example of Norman architecture still standing, White Tower of the Tower of London. And there is the Hardwick Hall in Derbyshire, a great country house, changing my neck. And Indigo Jones, he made Queen's House in Greenwich and Banqueting Hall, somewhere else. And there was Robert Adams. He was influential, for example, for Bath, where the Royal Crescent is, and he designed Dumfries House. Dumfries House in Scotland. Sir Christopher Wren made the St. Paul's Cathedral, and Nika Jones did also Banqueting House in Whitehall. Banqueting House in Whitehall. And by the next time we're gonna go on with the next thing. Now just the closing exercise, we're breathing in and out. Again in and out. And again in and out. Again in and out. And the last one, breathe in and out. Again in and out. Now breathe in, cross the legs and out. That was morning stretching. I thank you very much, and next time.